Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another video for you guys. This is not a reaction, okay? Clearly, this is not a reaction. This is what I call a rewatch video, where I rewatch a certain scene from a film or a TV show. We just have fun and just watch it and just enjoy it for what it is, and we just talk about it at the end. So, like a reaction, but it's not a reaction, okay? Because I've seen the film several times. I know how this goes. This starts off with them talking about Thanos. They go up, talk to Thanos. There's this epic fight, which is really awesome. And then it ends up with Cap getting Mjolnir, meow, meow, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But the main thing is, this is a great scene, and I really enjoyed seeing it in the theaters. I freaked out watching it in the theaters. And then, of course, when Cap gets the fucking hammer, it's just whew, good shit. Just so fucking good shit. So here we go, guys. This is what's titled here, but basically it's the Thor, Captain America, Iron Man scene, and then fighting Thanos, and then Cap getting the hammer, which is the biggest fucking, one of the biggest things in the movie. Not the biggest, it's one of the biggest things. The portal scene. I think that's the biggest thing of the whole movie. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Where are the stones? Somewhere under all this. All I know is he doesn't have them.
It's weird how this Thanos is not the one we fought in Infinity War.
Yeah.
So
I don't much care.
definitely changes your expectations of where like, oh, they're gonna fight Thanos in Endgame. Just happens. He can. I'm not sure why. The magic thunder, lightning, whatever. I love that walk up.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
I like that. It's a good line.
I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive.
I'm going to pause just for a little second just because it's interesting as hell that in a way they were able to use Thanos even though we kill him in the opening of the fucking movie. So it's not the same Thanos we're fighting here. And so it's like, everyone's expectations of, oh my god, like the rest of the Avengers who are still alive after the snap is going to be fighting Thanos in Endgame and finally getting everybody back. He dies in the opening 10, 15, 20 minutes of the movie, and this is a Thanos from before all of this. And he figures out his plan fails. And so they still found a way to make it work, because when we're seeing the trailers and shit and the TV spots leading up to Endgame before it releases, we're thinking, there's he is, he's wearing his fucking armor again, oh my god, it's going to be intense, and it's not the same Thanos. It's not the same one. But they still found a way because he's like, I found out that it doesn't work, so he has to come up with a new plan. So I think it's kind of cool how they tied it in with the story-wise, because it could easily be the same Thanos, we're giving you a different one, but it still ties in because he realizes, hey, I die because I did my plan. I succeeded, but then I still failed because I died. So I had to think of a new plan, which is more deadly.
But you've shown me that's impossible. And as long as there are those that remember what was,
Yeah.
there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be. They will resist.
He's got a point.
Yep, we're all kinds of stubborn.
I love that.
Thankful,
All kinds of stubborn.
because now I know what I must do. I will shred this universe down to its last atom. And then, with the stones you've collected for me, create a new one, teeming with life, that knows not what
I like
it
that
has
weapon.
lost,
It's pretty cool.
only what it has been given. A grateful universe.
Born out of blood.
They'll never know it,
True. They won't.
because you won't be alive to tell them.
Oh, shit. Woo. It's so good. Yeah, they cut that. Oh! Yes. I think some of this stuff, they're cutting some stuff for the copyright, but still, it's fine. Oh, God. That one shot, man. He was about to rip him in half. He was about to. I think it's pretty obvious, right? Oh, man. Nice slide. Mm. Some hard-hitting punches here and shit. Jesus Christ. He caught that shit. You know, it's like, god damn. Here we go. It's so good. Just the slow lift, man. Woo! Yes! 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 He knew it. It makes you wonder why he couldn't pick it up in Age of Ultron, because people are saying that he knew he could, but he didn't do it. I love that. God, the shield and the fucking hammer. He just picked it up so goddamn quick. That's the thing. People question how come he's able to do that when in Thor Ragnarok they say he's not the god of thunder. The hammer just amplifies his power, so how come he can do that? Well, I don't know. It's just fucking cool. Who cares? Sometimes you gotta just ignore logic sometimes. I'm not sure where this ends at exactly. At one point, I think they were going to break the shield entirely. There's concept art of the shield being broken entirely. There we go. God damn. God damn. Okay, let's just scroll this back so we can get that out off the screen there. This scene is so good. I think the dialogue from Thanos is very interesting, especially with him learning what happens to him when he does succeed with destroying everything, half of everything in the universe, the galaxy, whatever the fuck. And so the fight sequences are so hard-hitting. Like, I forget sometimes when I go back and watch this movie again, I forget sometimes how hard-hitting this scene is in terms of the action. The action is also intense during the epic war with everybody from the portals and Thanos' army. But this scene is just so brutal to the audience because it's like you're seeing the Trinity, in a sense, of the freaking MCU being destroyed by Thanos. Like, they're getting the upper hand in some areas, but Thanos is wiping the floor with them. But then, of course, Cap is, you know, getting the edge a little bit there. Cap's just, he picked up the hammer so, like, he picked up the hammer and was able to fight with it so fucking quick. So good. So fucking good. What'd you guys think of this scene particularly? I remember seeing it in theaters and just being astonished because, like, that walking shot of all three of them walking up to Thanos, that was in a trailer before the movie came out, or a teaser or whatever it was. And they had to do some digital effects or whatever to kind of switch it up a little bit to make it look different in the TV spot. But I remember seeing that walk up and going, oh, I can't wait to see like that, what happens there. And then we find out, of course, all these different things where it's not the same Thanos. And, you know, they digitally altered that walking up, which makes sense. And it's just intense as hell. I mean, that one part where he had Tony, I think he was about to rip him in half. He was about to or something, or he used his body as a shield, but it looked like he was about to rip Tony in half almost, right? But regardless, it is intense as hell, this fucking scene. You know, there's a reason why Endgame is the most successful film box office-wise in the world, because it had so many epic moments, so many great things. Such a great way to, in my personal opinion, such a great way to end the MCU in terms of what they built up with the Infinity Saga with Phase 1 through 3. You know, and people say Spider-Man Homecoming is the ending, is the epilogue of Phase 3. Whatever. It doesn't matter, because I consider Endgame to be the ending of the Infinity Saga, because they consider Homecoming to be the ending. Like, no, it's not. No, it's Endgame. Come on. But this scene's fucking great. I love watching. They cut some stuff out. Obviously, there's some stuff I remember that happens in the scene that they cut for sure. So, or they did some snipping around. So it's fine. So, what'd you guys think of this scene? How many times have you seen Endgame? Did you see it once in theaters? Have you seen it multiple times since then? Whatever. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'm curious to know. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.